looks more than a bachelor's pad. It looks pretty sizable. Got some dog here. It looks like a Ridgeback. Hey puppy, how you going? Please don't bite us. No, he looks alright. So going up here, having a look. We're going to inquire how much to rent this beauty. The road is a bit busier here. My road's pretty busy, but it is elevated, so it's not bad. Let's have a look. See if anyone's home. Texas, the Lone Star. So I think it's 2 units here, A and B. I don't know if anyone's home though. My guess is this is probably around about $40,000 per month to rent. Don't know what it costs to buy. So I did see something for rent or for sale in here, but it looks like it's since gone, unfortunately. Yeah, I don't think there's anything available in here anymore. Yeah, actually stuff like for rent and sale is moving really quickly at the moment, unless like they want too much money. Yeah, but I did see a sign here before, but I think it's gone, unfortunately. Sorry, buddy.
Yeah, it's okay.
So yeah, this thing was for rent. I think it was around about 35,000 peso. It's since gone. 35 was the lowest they would take. I mean, it's actually a pretty good price, but yeah, I think it's gone, unfortunately. But so this is another Filipino style one, so they've updated the house. This is kind of a cute looking little house. Got portholes on the side. I like this place actually. Man, I keep seeing like these Hawaiian style flowers. Have you seen these? Like, it's like I'm in Hawaii or something. It's pretty cool. Yeah, he must be a mechanic or something. He's got all these cool cars, eh? Honda Legend. He's got an RX-8. He's got a little Mini. 2002 BMW and a Porsche there. Oh wow, look at that Porsche. Cool. Here's another little Mini Cooper. So it's a townhouse kind of setup. And yeah, look, he's got another Mini Cooper there. That's probably his daily driver. That looks cool. Yep, so this is potentially your new home, mate. And oh wow, there's a new one. That's for rent. We better have a look at that sign. That's for rent. It's hard to see. I'll swing around and get that. Yeah, this is potentially a new home. Wow, I think with all the rain, that sign, you can hardly read it now. But you can see the big long driveway. That's been for sale for ages. And you can see even this guy with the townhouse to the right hand side. Man, he's got a Porsche. Like, that wouldn't be like cheap. That Porsche here would be like 300, 400,000 US here in the Philippines. So, but man, I really like this one. We might just ask the neighbor to go in. What do you reckon?
Yeah, that's quite.
Yeah. Cool. So there's a lot you could do with this house. It is for sale. I'm pretty sure it's still for sale. It's just the sign's a little bit washed out. For rent. I think the storm has just blown out the sign, so hopefully can get something like this. I would say in West Calayan, which is where we are now, for probably, you know, after negotiating, maybe about 30,000 peso per month. So here's the sign. We found this one as well. House for sale or lease, 4-bedroom, 50 years remaining. So that looks alright. Mate, you should get the number of this one.
Yeah, I took a picture of it.
Yeah, send them a message or give them a call. See if we can see inside. So this one's for sale or for rent. Again, my evaluation on this one is probably around about 30,000 peso a month is the very best price you can get. They might even hold firm at 40. It just really depends on how eager they are to rent it and whether it's vacant or not. Just talking about this, which has a building permit, so maybe they want to enclose the carport here or do something. You can see it says Subic Bay Metropolitan Authority, so you need to apply to the Metropolitan Authority, the SBMA. No, it says for sale or for rent. And look, for rent, I understand you, like, dude, it needs a lot of work, but you know, at the end of the day, you just say to them, hey, look, I'll give you 28,000 per month. You've got to fix it up. Like, you got to, add that paint or do whatever. But actually, it looks like they're not going to rent this at the moment, because if you notice here, they also have the SBMA Subic Bay Metropolitan Authority building permit. So look, that's the building permit there. So it looks like they're actually developing this now. So I think maybe they're developing to rent or to sell at a higher price. Yeah, that's a nice place, mate. So this one they've like fully redone. They've spent some money there, but that cool hacienda style, I like that.
Yeah. Nice and clean. Would they consider this one spider style?
This is like an old Filipino spider style as well.
Yeah.
I think the other one to me had a bit more character to it, even though, you know, obviously had some issues. It does have some issues, but like I was saying before, man, one man's trash is another man's treasure. So as long as like it's structurally sound, and you know you can get an engineer in or something, it might be worth buying at a good price and fixing it up yourself. I don't know. For me, I personally like that one. But what I'm going to show you is we're going to go back to the ridge. And I know that day you said, oh, I don't really like this one, but I was a bit like, man, I don't think you know what you're talking about, because, bro, when I looked, there was nothing on the ridge. And if I could have got something on the ridge with the premium view and the premium location, you got to remember what's most important in this game, whether you're renting or buying or doing a long-term lease or whatever you're doing, is location, location, location. Everyone wants to be here in Kalayaan in Subic Bay. This is like the best village, right? There's not really a better village than this. You know, that's why I'm saying if you're in the best spot, in the best village, man, you can't go wrong. That land's always going to be worth money. Most people prefer to get a long-term 40-year lease because it's cheaper.
Yeah.
Like if you divide it by 40 over a 40-year term, you know, if it's a 4 million peso, it might only end up as like 200 or 250 US dollars per month. It's a lot cheaper than paying $500, $600, $700 a month, right? But you know, the downside is obviously you're locked in. You've got to go for that longer term, that 30, 40, 50 years lease. It's not a rental, it's a leasehold.
Got it.
Yeah. Kind of a secretive place. Like, there's not that much for rent or sale here, so you know, when something decent comes up, it just goes quick. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the house right in front of us we saw yesterday.
That was nice.
That's a huge house.
Man, it's like mine, really. Internally, it wouldn't be that much different.
67.
But for rent, okay, so let's have a look at this one. So we're just going to this one here. So this one we had a look at the other week, and you know, this was looking like terrible just recently, but a Korean guy came in and he bought this place, and he's going to live in one side and he was going to rent the other side. What was he asking? 45 or 50? Oh no, 40. He's asking for the right hand side here 40,000 peso per month. But just like this guy that we just met about 5 minutes ago, he's saying, mate, offer them 28, 30,000 peso rent per month and you'll probably get it. If you see this one, this has a beautiful outlook, this gorgeous outlook out the back there. To me, if you're looking for a short-term, like 1 or 2 year rental, this was the best, the very best. Okay, so this is the one for sale. Okay, remember we came here about, what, 6 weeks ago?
They have a nice view on the backyard.
Oh, they had a lovely view, amazing view. So this one here, it was not for rent. Well, maybe they'll rent it, but it was for sale. But if you notice now, man, the sign's gone.
Yeah, it's gone.
So I'm actually thinking someone snapped this up, and this is what I was trying to tell you. This one was for sale at the time. This was the best. This is the premium address, and I have seen a few houses for rent up here, but mostly, you know, they're asking like 40,000. Yeah, you can negotiate. You can get something for like 30K, sure. But yeah, look, there's so few places available right now. It is just getting so much harder than what it used to be. There's absolutely no doubt. Months ago, and as you can see, this has all been refurbished recently in, you know, the last 3 to 6 months, because I haven't been here in the last 3 to 6 months, but it's all refurbished, like brand new, with garaging and this sort of thing. And again, like, here's someone with money again. I mean, he's got a sports Range Rover. That's nice. and a nice little townhouse. That's cool.
It's dirty as hell though.
I think it's just because it's a bit
Dust,
dusty because
yeah.
they're renovating the house or whatever. But
Yeah, this is a beautiful.
man, those Range Rovers here in the Philippines, they're not cheap. They're very expensive. I think the cheapest secondhand you get that for is like 3 million.
And they're fixing this up. Really nice.
Yeah, look at that. But what's happening is I think people are buying the old units and they're developing it, you know, and they're making them look new and then trying to sell them for lots more money or rent them.
Yeah, which is
But man, this is a good one. Okay, so finally we found something new that looks good. Now this is a huge villa. So man, maybe they want 60, 70, even maybe possibly 80,000 for rent. Okay, but this is for sale or for rent, and this is nice. It's a flat roof, man. A lot you can do with this one. Like, I don't know, man. If I was you, I would check this one out. This is a big block of land, man. You could extend on the top, maybe put like a undercover area on the top to make it 3 stories. It's already got you know, the stairwell and everything for it. So this is a really good one. Look, the deck even goes all the way back here. It's huge. So yeah, rent or sale. Not sure how much. We're gonna have to call the agent, obviously. But yeah, that's cool. That's like your dream villa. Oh wow, look at that, man. It even has like an old driveway on this side. Look at that. It's like overgrown and stuff. So you might find that you get a good price for rent or for sale on this one.